Welcome back to Living Local. Cuisine of the Caribbean is diverse, flavorful, and based around what is grown in the area. You'll often see tropical fruit being incorporated into island dishes. We are learning more in today's Community Plate with Chef Stu. Always great to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
So today, of course, we are going to be spotlighting pineapple. So how popular is this tropical fruit?
Well, you think, how often do you buy one and take it home? But apparently there's 30 million tons of pineapple produced each year.
Holy smokes,
Yeah.
Lots of pineapple. People love this fruit. I personally love it too, and it's also great for incorporating into other dishes, let alone just eating it by itself. Now,
Right.
Where exactly do pineapples come from?
Well, originally they're from South America, and then they were discovered in the 1700s, and then they kind of made their way across the planet. They're really known well for growing in Hawaii, but they're actually a transplant there. And they're even grown in hothouses in Europe.
Huh, so basically everywhere now.
Everywhere now.
Now, what is the process like to grow a pineapple?
It's crazy. A pineapple starts as these little fruitlets in the seeds, and they all come together, and they take about 1.5 years to grow into one pineapple. And only one pineapple grows on a plant.
Huh. So it's quite the process to create one of these beautiful pieces of fruit. What's unique about pineapples?
Well, they grow from their top, and we'll show you when we cut that off. You just plant the whole top, and it grows by itself, so it's self-propagating.
Huh, I love that. What do you enjoy about cooking with pineapple?
It's wonderful. It actually has, an enzyme that breaks down meat and proteins, and so it actually acts as a natural meat tenderizer.
Wow, I love that. Okay, now here's the biggest question. How do you cut a pineapple? I buy one of these at the store, and then I'm like, what do I do with this big chunk of fruit?
Right. They are a little unwieldy sometimes.
Yeah.
So the first thing we like to do is we like to put a flat side on everything.
Okay.
So we know what we're dealing with. See how that
That's
works?
helpful already.
And then take the top off as well. And this is the part you would plant to grow into another pineapple if you have 1.5 years.
Really? Yeah, right.
Right?
Good things take time.
All right. So now the big thing is you don't want to get too aggressive. So you just take one little thin slice, okay? And then you'll see these little rows of dots, right?
Yeah.
So basically you just want to go in as shallow as possible and take out one row of dots at a time.
Okay.
That way you end up with a little bit of pineapple left.
Right.
Because if you go
Too deep, then
like
you're going to
that,
waste all your pineapple.
all the pineapple's on the skin, and that's
Yeah.
no fun. So that's the trick. We want to do that. Peel it all the way down, all the way around.
You're making this look really easy, very
It's
approachable.
super simple. Right, just don't get too in a hurry.
Yes.
Let the fruit stand all by itself. Don't wrestle with it.
And that kind of knife is what you would recommend, most likely the serrated knife?
It is best for it. You can use any kind of knife, but it will dull a regular knife.
All right.
So then we're going to go straight down the middle and cut it in half. And then you have a flat side again.
Nice.
Okay? And then I'm just going to move this out of the way a little bit. Now we're going to cut it center. Okay? So now I've got a triangle shaped. And I'm just going to go at an angle. You can see there's a little core right here. And we just go just like that at an angle. And now I'm ready for fruit.
Boom.
And then we cut it this way.
Okay.
And make little slices.
Yeah.
And you can get this as a side item. Nice fresh fruit we cut on a regular basis every day.
Right, if you want a little healthy side option with your
That's
meal.
right.
That's great.
Another little trick, you can make this into a dessert. Take some toasted coconut and some coconut milk and a little bit of sugar and just mix it in there and stir it together and let it sit. It's like a pina colada dessert. It's wonderful.
That sounds very tasty. So how, in addition to using it as a side dish, how do you incorporate fresh pineapple at the menu at Zeke's?
Right, so that's what we're going to make right now is we have our pineapple chicken. Okay, so we have our chicken, which is marinated with a little bit of ginger and garlic. And then we're also going to put the pineapple in at the same time because what we want it to do is to caramelize a little bit.
Oh, yes.
And then as that cooks, the juices are going to release a little bit and even make that chicken a little bit more tender.
Oh, yeah, because it's a natural meat tenderizer, as you mentioned, those
That's
enzymes.
right. So as that browns up, it doesn't take long at all because the sugars are what caramelizes.
Huh.
we're going to add just a little bit of sesame oil.
This sounds like a great option for folks who really like that sweet and savory combination.
That's right. And it's funny how this ended up on our menu is we have huli huli chicken and we have Jamaican jerk chicken, and that was a bit intimidating for people. So we refer to this as our gateway chicken, where people can now try something new. You'll hear it over and over.
Yeah.
But what it is everybody understands what chicken is and what pineapple is. It's a little less intimidating. So it's a great way to start off on something fresh and new.
That's great.
So this is a little bit of tamari sauce, which is a gluten-free soy sauce. And we use that in all of our dishes. All of our marinades and seasonings are gluten-free as is. You don't have to ask for them special. And that'll be marked on the menu. And then as I finish this, I'm just going to put a little green onion and a little carrot. We use carrot as a garnish a lot. A, it's pretty.
Yes.
And B, it has just a little bit of sweetness, and then it adds a little bit of texture that you don't usually find in things.
Just a bit of crunch.
Just a bit of crunch. So now we've got this amazing caramelized pineapple chicken, which of course goes with the ever obnoxious lime.
It's not obnoxious, it's just perfect, yes.
And then we have our fresh tasting pineapple chicken.
Fantastic. Chef Stu, thank you as always for showing us how to make a delicious dish.
Have a great day.
All right, guys, for more information, you can go to Zeke'sIslandCafe.com. We'll also have those details posted on ourquadcities.com.